Hello guys, welcome to Gina's Way. So of course I went back to Rite Aid again. It has definitely been my store. Uh, sorry if you guys don't have a Rite Aid near you, but Rite Aid just has been just on fire lately. So I figured I'd go back and do a deal again, do some more deals. I used a different card this time, you guys. So remember I've got a lot of cards at Rite Aid, but I only usually work off of two unless it's something really, really big. So my husband card and then my card. And so I went back and did this deal, the 15 off of 5 again. In fact, I messed up. I'll show you guys. I thought I could do a limit of 2 for the P&G deal. And so I did the deal twice, but it wound up working in my favor. So it was okay, I guess. But I wound up, because the manager, he's really nice, and he always rings me up because he know I usually have a lot of coupons. So he always rings me up and everything. And so, he's like, you sure you don't want to put anything back? And I'm like, no, I'm good. And then once I added it up, I think it wound up being like 80 cents a piece or something like that. So I was like, no, I'm good. It wound up being better than what I thought anyway. So I'm going to show you guys a few scenarios, but let me shout out a couple people. Thank you guys so much for those who have been writing in and telling me about, I couldn't find all of them, but I've been getting emails and everything about the Tide Pods. People are like, Gina, you can shop here. So I'm going to share this. Barbara Blue on Facebook. Thank you, Barbara. I'm reading down off here. You're always so sweet and share your deals. She said Food Lion have the Tide Pods for $3.99. And if you got that $3 off coupon, it'll make it 99 cents. I don't have a Food Lion. I don't even know what it is. I'm guessing it's some type of a grocery store. But yeah, so that makes it 99 cents if you guys want to use it there. Maria Martinez on YouTube told me that Walmart have them on rollback for $3.94. It'll make them 94 cents. I know CVS have it. I believe it's $1.67. Somebody told me. And then, yeah, so there's a lot to do. However, I'm still going to hang on to my coupons, my Tide Pods, because I believe in 2 weeks, I looked ahead at Rite Aid, we'll be able to get those Tide Pods for like $0.25. So, yeah, so if you can hold on to those coupons, if y'all have not spent them yet, I believe we have a good deal coming in a couple weeks. So I'm a little excited about that, where we can get them for $0.25 instead of the 94 cents. So, hey, and for those who did not get the $3 off coupon, please remember you can order. And if you want to do that deal, the $3 where I said you can get it maybe $0.25, don't quote me that yet. I'm just looking at the ad, like, I like to go out and work the deal to make sure it's going to work before I say, hey, run out and do this deal. But remember, if you want to order coupons, you still have time because the deal won't be for a couple weeks yet. And then I think we can get them for $0.25. But I usually use Coupon Things by Dee Dee. I'll put a link in the description box. I'll do that. Also, let's see what else. Also, I'm going to show you a few different scenarios that you could do. I'm going to show you the scenario that I did, and then I'm going to show you 2 other ones. So in case you want to do something different, you definitely can do that. So, all right, let's get into this. What I did, what I got. I got 2 of these. No, I got 4 of those. So I got that and that. I got more Dawn dish soap because if you guys seen my stockroom video, if you haven't, go check that out. I'll link it. But the stockroom video, I don't have a lot of Dawn, so I went back and got more Dawn. I did get more. I did get some on Sunday. Went ahead and grabbed 4 Tide, and I grabbed 2 basic. And literally everything was about 80 cents if you want to go ahead and add that up, separate. Because, 80 cents for the Tide and stuff, that's pretty darn good. So let me show you what deals I did. I did this deal where you buy $15 of these points, or these items, and then you get back $5. Look, it says limit 1. I don't know why I didn't see that. I assume always that they have a limit of 2. And so I just made a mistake. So that's okay. It still worked out in my favor. And then you can get anything on these pages. Anything 1, 2, 3, 4, any of these like things to make it. Okay, now remember there is coupons. I didn't use any coupons on the Dawn, but I did use coupon on the basics because I had more. But the Dawns I couldn't. I will leave the link where you can go ahead and print out the Dawn coupons and the basics, and you can get it even cheaper if you have not printed those out already. Okay. Then also I did this deal right here. It was, you earn 200 points when you buy 2 of those, and that is a limit of 2. It's buy one get one half off. They're $3.99, and then the second one is $1.99. And then we had coupons. So let's go over what I did, and then I'm gonna show you guys in case you don't have the coupons that I have, what you could do. Okay, so here's what I did. I'll show you guys mine. All right, if I can find my little note. Okay, so what I did was I bought 2 of the Tide Original at $5.34. So that's 2 of the Tide Original. Now what shows on here, it says $5.34, and then the $2 coupon, you know, that I use. But those Tides Simply, actually, they're cheaper. So that was $4.49. Okay. So I bought this. I'm just showing you guys what I bought, and then I'm gonna show you a different way to do it too. Then I bought 2 Stay Free pads, like 2 of them was $7.98, and then 2 of them at the half off price was $3.98. I bought 8 Dawn. They're 99¢ a piece. So that came to, wait, I don't know why I did that. They came to $9. And I bought two basics that came to $2 because they were $1 a piece. Anyways, it came to about $41.62 or somewhere around there. I used 1 of the $4 off of 40. I had a Rite Aid little printable that had Catalina that came out. From Sunday, I believe, or last week, and then I just used that. So that's why I bought $40 worth of stuff, because I want to make sure I use that. I used 4 of the $2 off of 1 Tide. That was in the January 24th P&G, so that took off $8. And then I used 2 of the $3 off of 2, the Stay Free. That was in January 3rd Smart Source. It looks something like that. Okay. And then I forgot to put that on there, but I also used 2 of the Bounty Basics, and that came in the P&G from this week's P&G, or you can print it, and of course I'll leave the link there where it'll say printable coupons. It's not right on here. Somehow I messed up, but on my receipt, it is $23.07. Okay. So that's the total. So somehow I got a little bit higher, but that's what it came to after all my coupons. I'll just show you real quick. So like that Tide Simply was $4.49. The regular price was $4.99. There's my coupons that came off. There's all the Dawns that I bought. There's my Bounty coupons that came off. Let's see. The Stay Free was $1.99 for the second one. The first one $3.99. And then they took off the $3 off of 2. Okay, and so that's the other merchandise. So $23.07. We're not going to count the tax. $23.07 is what it came to. After, you know, all the coupons. Now, what you do is you take off the $500 for the P&G deal, because remember it says right here we're going to get $5 back, right, when we buy $15 worth. So we got $5 from that, and then $400 from the Stay Free deal. And the reason why, because every time you buy 2, they gave you $200, and we did the deal twice. So it came out to 14. So after the Plenty points deducted and everything, or put back on the card, because I paid $23.07, and of course I just use points. I still have been rolling my same points. I love this because I don't have to pay any money out of pocket. So everything is essentially just free for me, or you, if you still have, you know, if you have points there. And so $23.07, and then, you know, after they take off the Plenty points, is $14.62, or about 80 cents a piece. Now I paid so basically $14.62. Now, if you look at this Tide, let's look at the Tide if it wasn't on sale. So that Tide Original, that Tide is $5.34. So if I paid $14.62, think about it. I got all that stuff. So that's just 2 Tide. That's 1 Tide that's not on sale, and that. Let's put things in perspective. So that right there is going to be, that's $10 and that's $4. That's how much I paid for all of this stuff. Okay? So let's keep that in mind. You know, we have to put things in perspective. So yes, sometimes you do have to spend a little money out of pocket. But look at all this stuff that we got. We've saved so much money when things are not, you know, on sale. I can't even tell you how much we saved. All right, so that's that deal. Let me show you what you could do. So I'm going to break down. So here's another deal that you could do. You can buy 3, but buy 3 of the original at $5.34 because you want to make sure you get to your $15. Don't do that one. Do 3 of that kind, and then do 4 of the Stay Free. Now, what you could do, like I said, buy 3. That brings it to $16.02, so you've already hit your $15 mark. And you can buy 4 Stay Free pads, brings it to $11.96, which is $27.98. You're going to use 3 of the $2 off of 1 Tide from this week's P&G, this past week's, and use 2 of the $3 off of 2 from January 3rd Smart Source. Takes away $6, so minus $12. So $12 minus the $27.98 minus 12 brings it to $15.98 that you're going to pay out of pocket. But you're going to get back $5 for the P&G deal, and you're going to get back $5 for the Stay Free, which is about $6.98 a piece, $6.98 for everything, or $1 a piece. So so you're basically paying $1 for each item, which is still really good, you guys, because think about it. You're only paying $6.98. One of these that's not on sale is $10. Don't forget that. So you're getting all that stuff, yeah, for $6.98. Okay. Then I have one more deal in case you didn't get the Tide coupons, but you still want to do these pads deal. Okay. So there we go. So you got your pads. Okay. You're going to buy 4 pads. And I might do this on my other card because I probably will, because I need to, I still have, I haven't done this still on my other card. But you could buy 4 of the Stay Frees, okay, which is going to come to $11.96. Use 2 of the $3 off of 2, $6 coupon, which brings it to $5.96. And then they're going to give you back $4 in those Stay Free points or whatever, which brings it to $1.96. That's like 50 cents a piece for these pads. And yeah, right? So $2 for all of those. And remember, one of these is $3.99. So great, great, great deal. So, all right, guys, hopefully that helped out. So if you don't have Tide coupons, you maybe want to do the Stay Free deal. Maybe you don't have all the other coupons, you know, whatever. You can do it however you want. But I just want to bring you those other deals really quick. Okay, so I will talk to you guys later, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. Remember, if you have any questions or anything, I am going to be doing a question and answer video sometime this week. So just about couponing or anything, just leave it. I've collected quite a bit of questions. So if you have any more, make sure you go ahead and leave that below, or on Facebook, or you guys email me and everything. So, all right, guys, I'll talk to you later. See you in the next video. I wanted to talk about one more thing. Sorry. So also, I did get this $5 off Catalina when you spend $50. So I'll probably be using that soon. And then I also got $1 off of any chapstick, and then $3 off of cosmetic when you spend $15. So always keep those coupons. I just put them right in my coupon box. Then that way, when I go to do some deals, I can just add those to it too. So, all right, now I'm serious. I'll talk to you guys later. See you in my next video. Bye-bye.